everyone, Roger Gallegos here. I'm the founder and CEO of Beacon Marketing. I hope you are having a great start to your new year. Because it's a new year, new month, we're going to be focusing on a new theme of the month. And because it's the new year, because we're starting off fresh, we wanted to focus on marketing strategy development. If you've seen any of our content before, whether it's our video, social media posts, blogs, emails, you know how much we value the development of strategy and how much what that plays in everything that we do. Strategy for us, it lays the foundation for everything. It serves as a roadmap because it tells you the things that you should do so you market more effectively and efficiently. It's the basis of everything that we do. And I could go on and on about it, but I'll just say it is so important. And through everything that we're going to put out this month is going to be along those lines of showing and illustrating why that strategy development is so important and why you need to really be serious about what you do and how you do it, and really put some thought into organizing your marketing activities just so you get the most out of it. Any small business owner needs to be efficient and effective in what they do at all times, and marketing is no different. And if you don't have a strategy, you're just going to lose out on valuable time and probably money as well, and you're probably short on both. So now that we have that established, the first thing we want to focus on this month for this video is making sure your business and marketing goals are aligned. And the reason I pick this when it comes to strategy development is, first off, it's important to set goals both for your business and for your marketing. But to be successful, those two things have to be aligned. One of the things that we see often is many businesses they're doing things for their business on this side, and they're doing things for the marketing here, and they're not aligned. So whatever they get from the marketing isn't really pushing their business forward. So they have this idea that my marketing doesn't work. Well, it's working, just not in the way you need to. And it's because you're not including your goal setting, your marketing goal setting with your business goal setting. So it's so important in order to do that. And the way I equate that is, you imagine you're planning a vacation. Now, I know there's some whimsical and some fun things, just saying we're going to pack up the car and go on a road trip and see where we land. But more often than not, you're going to say, we're going to go here. And so that way you understand your travel plans, you know what you need to pack, and you get everything together. Marketing is no different. When you say we want to be here, that's like planning when you say these are our goals, that's like setting your waypoint and saying this is where we want to end up, and then planning your travel and the things you're going to pack. Those are like your resources. They say this is how we're going to get there, and these are the things we have to use to get there. So understanding your goals is very key to marketing success. And so the first thing I want to talk about is setting, SMART goals, SMART, and using the SMART method of goal setting, which is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. And if you do those with when you're setting your marketing goals and you have your business goals in mind, you're much more able to align those better and make sure that whatever you do for your marketing is really helping your business. So for instance, a lot of times when I say, what are your goals for marketing? People say, we want more money, or we want to increase revenue. Well, that's fine, but everybody's in business that wants to increase more revenue, so that's not specific enough. When it comes to that, so if your overall business goal is to say, we want to increase revenue by 25% over the first quarter, that's a very specific goal. Then you could look at your marketing and say, what do we need to do for our marketing to improve that? Do we need to send out more emails? Do we need to get more engagement on Facebook or Instagram? Do we need to buy more ads on LinkedIn? Those things will help you get to where you need to go for your goals. So try the SMART method of goal setting and see how it will help push forward your marketing efforts to become more efficient and effective. The next thing is create a plan for documentation and communication. And what that does is it allows everyone on your team, not just your marketing team, but everyone in your organization to be on the same page. That way, if you're getting stuff in from people say, hey, we saw this ad, and for whatever reason it's not aligned with your business. Maybe the people are misinterpreting the ad, or it's going to the wrong audience. Whatever it is, you could correct that. Everybody's on the same page. And so just create a plan for documentation and communication so everybody's on the same page. They understand where things are supposed to be and how they're supposed to be evaluated. And then you have everybody working towards the same goals, as opposed to just one department, whether that be marketing doing one thing and then your fulfillment doing another thing. And that's where things get out of whack, and then it looks like your marketing is not working, or you're wasting time. The next thing, and this is a very important one, and this is where people often forget it because they spend so much time on developing stuff, is set a process for review and analysis, and then make sure you define what success is and determine what warrants an opportunity for improvement. Now, this is kind of a heavy one, so we're going to let's unpack that a bit. So what you want to say, for when I say set a process for review and analysis, make sure you understand, say, these are the platforms we're going to be on. This is how we're going to collect and store data. This is where we're going to keep it in our files. And this is how often we're going to review it, whether it's once a month, once every 6 weeks. We don't really recommend going longer than 6 weeks because, if you look at it, 6 weeks is a very long time. If you go 8 weeks, that's a sixth of your year. That is a long time to go through something. So we recommend a month, but we understand being realistic, you might be busy. Try to schedule something at least every 6 months, so you start putting things together, and then define what success is. Say, if you're going back to that original example of a goal of, we want to have increased revenue by 25% in the first quarter of the new year. In order to do that, one of our marketing goals is to increase followers on Instagram, or to increase more engagement by doing these things. Check where you're at and see what those waypoints are. So say after 4 weeks or after 6 weeks, we want to have X number of followers, and so our new followers. So if your goal was to have 100 more followers and you're at 80, then we're 80% to our goal. What do we need to do to fix that? Or let's say you only have 20%, then we're really behind, we're really failing. And so what opportunities do we need to exploit, and where can we make more improvement? And that will make you more effective and more efficient in the long run, that little feedback loop. And that is very important, is to keeping your marketing effective in the long term, is that feedback loop. And then the next thing is schedule. And I mean, when I schedule, I put in your calendar, schedule time to update your marketing strategy to match the changing needs of your business. We all know this. Everything, your business changes and evolves over time. After the first quarter or after the first half of the year, you may change business priorities. There may be a new opportunity that comes through. You need to go back and update your marketing plan. If it's a big seismic change and you have to do it an impromptu, we're shifting our strategies, we're shifting our priorities to match this new opportunity. But what we recommend is at least through a semi-annual, like halfway through the year, whatever that may be, whether you have a fiscal year or you go by the calendar year, at least do that, go through and say, in 6 months, we're going to schedule a date to review where our business is at, review how our marketing has been done. And if you already have that review process that we talked to the previous bullet point, then that marketing analysis in the half year goes a little bit easier, because then you just have to review your previous meeting notes. And then what you do is you say, all right, we're still on the same path for our marketing goals. There's been no new major opportunities that we're going to exploit because things are going so well, or we need to change course a bit because we're behind on our goals, or we want to do something new. So this is what changes in the marketing. And what that does is that just keeps you aligned, because over time it's just natural for those things to get separated, your business and your marketing goals, just because they're two different entities. Your job as a business owner or a manager of your business is to make sure those things are constantly aligned, and that takes time and that takes effort to do. It takes conscious effort, rather. So to set aside that time, you need to kind of push it together. So that's it. So to recap, you want to set SMART goals, create a plan for documentation and communication amongst your team, create a process for that feedback loop where you sit down and you understand what's going on with your marketing, and what constitutes success and what how do you define opportunities for improvement, and then make sure you schedule time to update your marketing strategy to reflect the needs of your business. So if you do those things, then you'll be setting the foundation for a very successful 2019 with regards to your marketing efforts. As always, if you have any questions about this, please contact me. You could leave a comment on this video. You could call me 505-585-4487. You can send an email directly to me, Roger, ROGER, at beaconbusinessmarketing.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions. So next week, we're going to be talking about conducting a marketing audit, which means looking at your current marketing activities and see where you could have improvements and what could be updated. As always, follow Beacon on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. If you're not on my email list, get on the email list. I'll be happy to do that. The last thing I want to talk about, spend a couple minutes on this, and this goes into the idea of setting a marketing strategy, and I'll put the link in the notes. I created a kit that will help you create your own custom marketing strategy. This is going to be a phenomenal class. I'm really looking forward to how this is going to turn out and help people with their business. This kit's going to walk you through from nuts to bolts on how to create a customized marketing strategy that is suited to meet the needs of your unique business, or to suit the unique needs of your business. You're going to be able to develop a marketing strategy in less than 7 days. So all the things I'm covering here in this video and all the things I've covered before will be included in this kit. It's going to be $1,500 for this kit, but it's going to be well worth it. When you look at it, large businesses pay $10,000 to $40,000 per year to develop a custom marketing strategy for their business. Now, this is meant for small businesses, small and medium-sized businesses. So you guys don't have that type of revenue. I understand that I'm not in that boat, but you are competing with those organizations, those businesses that are dumping a lot of money, tens of thousands of dollars, in just a strategy. You are competing with them on one level or another. What this kit will do is the definitive marketing strategy guide. This will help level the playing field because you're putting the marketing back in your hands, the control back in your hands, so you know what's going on, and it's a roadmap to marketing success. It's a great kit. I'm really excited for it to come out. It's going to be scheduled on February 4th is going to be the release date, but you could buy it now, and there's some perks. You're going to get 10% off. You'll get a 90-minute free consultation session with me, and then you'll get the first module of the kit or the guide 1 week early. So it's a great opportunity, but you have to get it before January 14th. I'll put the link up to the landing page so you can check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, thank you for listening. Stay tuned next week, and talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.